It's supposed to snow today.
Now, I'm no scientist or journalist or someone who understands the weather, but as long as I can remember, I don't know if it's ever snowed this late in the year before in the state of Indiana. I mean, it's almost May. Summer is just around the corner. We are in mid to late spring. And yes, Indiana has weird weather, but it has never been, at least as long as I can remember, so cold that it has snowed. I know some people don't believe in global warming, or they think global warming is just the earth warming up, which it's not. It's global climate change, just it's different. And this is clearly proof that there's something wrong with Earth. And we should probably do something about it. I mean, I'm not really doing anything about it. But this is concerning. So I work under a gym, which I've complained about before, and I'm not actually that bothered by the big, loud dropping of weights and the like. It's just, it doesn't happen very often, and it's loud, but it's kind of just like momentary. The thing that does bother me, though, is above me is a fan, not in this office, but in the gym. And if it's turned all the way up, it kind of creaks a little bit, and it's really irritating when you're up there. But it's somehow more irritating even though there is a ceiling/floor between us. And I think it's more frustrating because it's just loud enough that you can hear it, but it's just loud enough that you can't ignore it, and it's just always there, and it is slowly driving me insane. And I'm lucky that I even get to use this office because I sure as hell cannot work from home. The Wi-Fi just is not fast enough, and even if it was fast enough, Emily's there, and it's just too many distractions. So I'm very grateful that I can work here. I just really hope I don't go insane.
First of all, I want to apologize that most of today's vlog seems to be happening in the office. I really haven't left the office at all today, except to pick something up, which I didn't end up even needing. So apologies for the lack of angles and shots. There's only the one window, and the overhead lights are absolutely awful. So I'm sorry, but it is what it is. But as I was walking back to the office after picking up my iPad from the apartment, I saw a man wearing a cowboy hat. And first of all, he was pulling off that cowboy hat in a way that I never could. I can't even pull off like a regular hat, let alone a cowboy hat. And it just astonishes me when someone can do that, and he definitely did. But the moment I saw the hat, the only thing I could think of is Lil Nas X and specifically Old Town Road. I do like the song. I shouldn't like the song. It's a silly and ridiculous and preposterous song, but I sometimes think of what music will be playing when I'm in a nursing home or wherever. Because to them, it's kind of the same thing. Those silly, ridiculous songs that were played then and now they kind of listen to for memories. Are we going to be listening to Old Town Road? Are we going to be listening to Katy Perry's Fireworks? I don't know. It's fun to think about, and now that song's stuck in my head, and I imagine it'll be stuck in my head until at least the end of time, or at least until I see another cowboy hat, which who knows how long that will be. So that's where my life's at right now. So as you can see, it is snowing quite a lot outside, isn't it, Emily?
It is.
Which is not the greatest thing in the world.
Mm.
Have you ever seen it snow this late before?
Mm-mm. But it's all supposed to be gone by tomorrow because it's going to be like, I think over 50.
That's weird. Global climate change, not real.
I don't know. I think this probably proves that it's real.
There's so much snow. It's been
There's
snowing for...
I heard that we're supposed to get almost like over an inch.
It's insane.
Mm. Ooh.
Hmm.
Are you sure you don't want fish soup for dinner?
Oh, God. Doesn't that sound like the worst thing in the world? Like, of
You
all the
too.
things,
Comment down below.
they won't.
Does fish soup sound terrible? No, I'm going to make you crispy fish tacos.
Fish tacos. Those would be good.
Are you sure you don't want sauteed kale with yours?
Ugh.
I love kale.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, kale's gross.
First
Secondly,
of all, kale is delicious. Like, compared to spinach, it's got a much better flavor profile.
that's wrong.
So true.
Secondly, Kale and tacos? That's even weirder.
No, but it's fish tacos. It's fancy. I'm making fancy tacos.
Oh, it's gonna be fancy. Fancy schmancy.
I felt like there's something else that I was gonna tell the YouTube universe, but
Did you forget about it?
you know what we should do? 'Cause
What should
I
we
love
do?
watching them. We should make cooking videos. That could be like a special episode, like a special bonus episode.
Okay.
Cooking with Emily.
Do you want a theme song?
Yeah, that.
Can you say it again?
Cooking with Emily.
Like, just repeat it over and over again? Or just
Or
once?
just the once. It's fine.
Or like I could layer over like 1,000 of that so that it sounds like a demon.
Can you do that?
Cooking with Emily.
Like that?
Yep, just like that. So you're gonna make dinner now?
Well, the tortillas will probably take longer than the fish, because that fish will cook in like 5 minutes.
So you're gonna make the tortillas.
I can't make the tortillas.
What do you mean you
'cause
can't make the
You
tortillas?
do such a good job
She
making
just
the
doesn't
tortillas.
like making the tortillas.
I will do everything else. Well, can you also cut up the avocado? Because I am bad at it, and you're like,
We have an avocado slicer. Why do you never use the avocado slicer?
I don't like it. I like using a knife, and it scares us.
It's because
Doesn't it?
whatever. All right. So then to the cooking. I think it's gonna take you longer than 5 minutes to make the fish.
I still want to make dinner, but this is me every night. When we make it big, we should get a professional personal chef.
Literally the top of my list.
Or, you know what? We should train our children how to cook from a very early age, and then we'll make them cook for us.
YouTube.
Well,
us
no, well,
money.
is that like considered child abuse?
No, there are children. They get to live rent free.
That's true. You know, I was a beer maid at the age of
Was, you
4.
still are.
I know. My parents used to send me down to the basement at the age of 4. Emily, beer me.
You make Sophia get you beer.
I know, it's hilarious. Well, okay, I tell Sophia to get me a beer, but then she just tells you to get me a beer, which is even better.
That's not true. Last time I came to the house, Sophia came up to me as I was at the refrigerator, and she said, "Bubba, give me a beer." Then she's holding out her hand as if she was going to give you a beer.
It's funny.
And that's how Sophia became an alcoholic.
Yeah, that's how.
Because you're such a great influence.
I'm just joking. Oh, I'm going to show you some pictures of her.